What's good with it, Black Goose TV family, man? Double salute, Fluence boxing in the building. We got Zen on the other side of the game. We hear Fluence and Zen. What's good with it, Zen? How you feeling, man? We on the Monday tip. What's good with it, dog?
In the words of an old nigga, another day, another dollar, baby.
Whole nother day, whole nother dollar. Hopefully it adds up to a whole lot. Look, we here. Salute. It's the beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of the week's not always the best, but at the end of the day, we can at least say we got through it because Tuesday's right around the corner now. With that being said, if y'all come up in here, go ahead. What you guys say?
Am I sounding crispy? I just wanted to ask that.
Yeah, you sound sounds cool. Picture sounds good. You good, man. So with all that being said, y'all show some support, y'all show some love, man. Hit the like button below. Subscribe to the channel if y'all not part of the family. You already know, road to 5K. And then also, get into the comment section, do your thing, say what you want to say, perspective, all the good stuff, notification gang, so you know whenever we drop stuff. And at the end of the day, man, just support, keep showing love, keep doing what you're doing. And we'll keep doing what we're doing, man. Much appreciation. Happy Monday. With all that being said, what's happening with us, dog? Like, what's good, man? We here.
To everybody that was watching that stream yesterday, man. They showed us a lot of love yesterday. Shout out to y'all.
Out of nowhere, unexpected. So we're gonna be back.
Tonight we had Sunday. A lot of Raider fans up in there hot.
Who ended up winning that fight? I saw that fight. Excuse me. Who ended up winning that game? I saw.
Look, of course they did. Devontae Adams caught a crazy catch, bro, on two people, bro. He caught it for the touchdown. They ended up going for two and didn't convert. They should just kick the field goal.
If they would have went for the field goal to tie the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they went for the win.
But see, to me, going for the win would have made
sense.
It'd have made more sense if it was like 20 seconds left on the clock, because it's like, okay, if we score and then we can hold them, then we could probably win. But 4 minutes left, like, bro,
it was 4 minutes left, and they went for the 2-point convert. Bro, who's their coach?
I don't even know, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
He need to reevaluate it though.
I thought it was like that's what I was thinking. I was like in my head, I was like, okay, it's like 30 seconds left. You go for the two. Like, I understand you have to choose between, either go for the win or go for the OT. I would have went for the OT in that situation, but that's up for debate. You can't argue that. But then you telling me there's 4 minutes left, nigga. Why are you even thinking about going for two? You ain't got no trust in your defense.
That's what it looked like, huh?
So how they end up winning? Because I saw like there was like 48 seconds left. It was tied up basically.
Devontae Adams did catch a ball, but they say he didn't have 2 feet in, and then they went for it on 4th and 1. And instead of running it for the 4th and 1, they end up trying to draw back. They blitz.
Oh, sack
as he throws, overthrows the man. Game over.
And they were up. Chiefs were up by 1, right?
They won 30-29.
That's sad, man.
Raiders been shooting themselves in the foot all year. Like, if I was a Raider fan, bro, I would probably broke some.
That's sad, man. I won't even lie to you. I ain't be into football like that, but that's sad for it to go out like that.
Especially when we saw last night. Like, you feel me? That's like if the Ravens was just doing some bullshit and like they
that was a good game last night. I won't even lie to you. I was thoroughly entertained.
It was a good game.
It's been a while since, what I'm saying, I watched football in its entirety to a point. But even though it was a little mixed in with the Lakers game, because that was a good time too. You didn't watch as much. The Lakers, it was a good time for me.
That's why
Kendrick Nunn was going crazy. The white boy, I don't know who that was. He was going crazy with the threes.
You talking about that other dude? Yeah, I never seen him before. It's like Ryan.
I didn't know who he was. Not Reeves. I didn't know who he was. He was just hitting threes out of nowhere. I was like, who? I'm like, y'all about to win the game, but y'all ended up losing somehow. No, y'all won. Excuse me, y'all won. So y'all got your first preseason win, rightfully deserved. It was a great game.
It's crazy because that's why I asked this question. But we should before we tie into that, we probably should go into our day. So how was your day, dog?
Yeah, let's get at that. Okay. Today, Monday's my rest day, so very relaxed day for me. I had a cool day at work, man. I'm in good spirits, man. Everything was good, man. I had a very solid day.
More
today.
Like great spirits.
Something like, hey, man, I had a good day, man. I'm not mad at nothing right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta appreciate everything. Shit goes by quickly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be happy in the position you're in, man. You gotta stop comparing yourself to others. You're trying to be like anything else, man. You gotta be blessed for being in a blessed position. And that's just how I feel, man. I'm trying to be more on that mindset. So today was a good day for me. You know what I'm saying? Work was cool. Came back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen, I went back to the old school type of videos for the people. So y'all go ahead, check those out. That was a good time, and you know what I'm saying, got some good food waiting for me. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying, just enjoying my Monday. We're gonna be back at it, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow Tuesday. You already know what it is. So yeah, definitely I'll give it out of a 5. I'll give it a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time. So
That's a hell of a Monday.
yeah, salute to the Monday. Try to keep the good energy, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep it. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but you already know what it is. So
That's a good Monday. My Monday, shit, it was great. It was great because I'm back on the court, baby. I'm back on the court. I got there early because I wanted to see what I was like. I had to test it out. You feel me? So I got on the court, just trying different type of moves. At first, it was a little stiff, but I had to end up doing some warm ups. Got my ankle, did my little ankle warm up and all that, and put the brace on. Went out there, and then actually did 5-on-5. You know what I'm saying? Just to see where I was, and you know what I'm saying. I was uh I was out there giving them that work. You know what I'm saying? I was out there giving them that work. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. I don't know. There's a lot going on right now,
hey,
man.
come on, man. You gotta be laughing. Come on, man.
I'm just like, I don't. What's going on? I was say that timing is crazy. But anyway,
Little bit, yeah, go ahead.
I was out there giving them that work. You feel me? And it's crazy because I was playing defense, and I couldn't. I say this: my defense wasn't like I usually do, because when I would move certain times, it would hurt a little bit. So I wasn't trying to overdo it. So I would just kind of let somebody go by me, or if they kind of got the step, usually I'll give them a little bump, or let them know, like, what I'm saying, ain't nothing free over here. But today I was like, But then I had got mad because was playing good defense, and it's like the last game we was playing, I was playing good defense, and this dude ended up just tripping me, and everybody was like, oh, like he crossed me. I'm like, bro, he tripped me. And then it's crazy. Ironically, Kendrick's some dude had a speaker, so Kendrick's song "Humble" came on. So he was like, "Sit down, be humble." So I was like, I fell down, and then like one of the dudes on the team was like saying that shit, but like directed towards me because it looked like I got crossed or something. So I just got mad. So I got the ball. I just hit him with a Steph Curry little side step to the right, all neck. I was
Right in their face.
I was hot. And we ended up winning the game too because we was down 13-10. Then I hit that 3, and then we came down, got a stop, came and got a bucket, and then came down, hit a 3. Game. But anyway, fast forward through the day, went and got some water because I needed some water in the crib, got my gallons. If anybody got a Smart and Final bar, y'all, man, I'm going to put y'all on game, man. They got 4 for $5 gallons on sale right now. Y'all going to get y'all about 8 gallons for $10, man. Y'all can't beat that right there. So go to,
The only thing close to that will be the dollar store. That's it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that'd be the only thing close. But and then after that, came home. You feel me? What's it called? Had a good couple conversations on the phone, some progression. Then I got on my game, and then I watched the Raiders Chiefs game. Very, very entertaining game. At one point, the Raiders was up 17-0 and still ended up losing the game. Crazy. It was crazy.
That shit was planned, nigga.
Probably, man. It was crazy, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, like this man, Patty Mahomes, really just put all these points on the board that fast. It was fast, bro. It's like they was down, and then you look up, you like, damn, like it's 20.
He ain't Tua. Damn, I'm gonna keep calling that nigga. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep calling him the nigga from the UFC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Tua.
He's the greatest ever, man. They sacrificed his career for the greatest of everybody else.
Damn. He's from Bama, so you feel me? I support anybody that's from Alabama. You feel me? I'm saying.
I remember when we used to talk about him, and I remember you used to hype him up, man. He wasn't shit for a long time. Now he's great, and then now look what happened.
That's disrespectful. I boosted him and Jalen Hurts. I didn't like how they did my boy Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I remember that too, yeah. And now you see what's going on with the Eagles.
Undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Got Carson Wentz up out of there. Got him going. Look what happened. 5-0.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is trash.
Bro, what? You see him over there with the Washington team, boy?
Nah, looking like this big sad day. Real quick, what you rated out of 5? Rate your day out of 5 before we get into it.
4.8, dog.
That's a great Monday. That's an amazing Monday.
Really 5. This is because I'm back on the court. I was going crazy. It's a 5, dog. 5 Monday, man. And I got money coming to my account tomorrow. 5 Monday.
That's a great Monday right there.
5.
Can I say this real quick?
No.
Just cause I want to. Wait, I don't remember if I said it the last live on the podcast. I've been teaching myself to drive stick. I've been teaching myself to drive manual, and the progress I've made at this point, I'm very proud of myself. It's been a good time, been a good ride, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But I know there's a topic. Wait, no, let's get to it. There's a topic that you want to get, you know what I'm saying, into. There was, or I'm gonna let you leave. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stay right quick.
All right, he muted himself before he actually said the point that he was going to say while he was leaving. Now, I just want to say this real quick before we get into this, and I'm gonna dive it. So I've been teaching myself how to drive stick, drive manual. I didn't know how to previously. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little whip. Teaching myself, man. It's been a good time, man. I was scared at first, man. It was humbling. It was definitely humbling, man. It's different. It makes you be more aware too, man. It makes you be more aware, be more careful. The thing you got to get used to the most is the third pedal. It's the third pedal for real. But you know what I'm saying? At this point, I think I'm about a month and probably like 2 to 3 days in, and it's been a good time, man. It's been a good journey. I should have probably recorded it and journeyed a lot of it, but it's been a good time. But salute to the people, man. Happy Monday to everybody, man. We up in here, man. We got some things we finna be talking about. Obviously, you already know we're gonna recap some of the things when it comes to the Draymond Green Jordan Poole situation. But the first thing we're gonna get into and we're gonna discuss is when it comes to 80. Is 80 top 5? You know what I'm saying? Is 80, you know what I'm saying, the dude that everyone is saying that he is, you know what I'm saying? Is 80 the person that everyone is expecting to be when it comes to the home and tie situation, when it comes to the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? So that is one of the first topics we're going to be definitely getting into and trying to figure out. I don't know what happened to Zen. He just randomly, you know what I'm saying, just disappeared on some crazy shit. Nigga did the Houdini, you know what I'm saying? Nigga did the Abracadabra, the Doctor Strange, oh, here you go. Look, then nigga doing magic. Here you go. I don't know what happened to this nigga.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I got the mic and everything now, man.
Nigga did the Dr. Fate on the Shazam. You feel me?
Anyway,
that's October. Wait, you don't know what I'm talking about? That's October 31st.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. That's Black Adam.
Oh, October 21st. I said Dr. Fate. What did I say?
You said Shazam, nigga.
God damn, why do I keep doing that?
Very disrespectful. That's what it really is.
That is disrespectful.
Shazam is a white man.
Yeah. He said it. I didn't say it.
He is.
That's what he said. I didn't say it.
Superman's a white man, correct? Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? If I said Superman black, everybody can be like, what? You colorblind, boy?
Superheroes don't kill people. That's
false.
My that was me doing the I don't know if you've seen the trailer, Black Hawk. That's what he said to Black Adam. Superheroes don't kill people. That was
gonna say that in Superman, Batman, everybody didn't kill somebody.
You have come and you would interrupted our Earth. I feel like I could do some voiceovers if I really wanted to.
Maybe. Let's get into it though.
All right, let's go.
Only reason I said this, bro, because I was talking to Twan, bro, and I'm not saying Twan don't know basketball. I'm not saying his opinion isn't valid.
Wait, real quick, before you finish that, whenever someone tells you what they're not trying to say, most likely that is what they're trying to say. Go ahead.
What you mean?
Go ahead. I don't have to explain it. Go ahead. Continue.
Shut y'all asses up. Don't listen to nothing he's saying. Look, he was trying to tell me because I talked to him. He was like, now it's crazy because we watched the game. I might not watch every possession, but I watched the game. I was like, when he was talking, he was like, Anthony Davis, the best nigga, he the best big man in the league. I don't know why y'all keep saying everybody else, boy. He was going crazy last night. I was like, damn, what AD was I watching last night? I must have been watching the wrong game. Because I'm like, I remember the buckets he was getting. I'm like, he had a couple good jumpers and he was doing
watching Antoine Davis, nigga.
Hey, bro, chill out, bro. Don't do that, man, Antoine Davis like that, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He was just, saying 80s, this 80s. I'm like, bro, he's not better than Giannis, bro. I don't think he's better than Joker. He's like, bro, he's better than all these guys, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He played defense. You saw how he get the ball. He got that nice 15-footer. Like he just was going in on it. So I'm like, well, if that's the case, if he feels like he's better than this Joker, Joel Embiid, Giannis, then I'm like, is AD top 5 in the NBA healthy? Is that Is that what's going on? Maybe I'm missing it. I'm a Laker fan, and I'm not even saying that. But he a Laker fan, and that's what he's saying. So, is AD top 5?
No, it's not even close.
That's what I don't even think AD is top 10. He barely might be top 15.
He's not even top 25.
Damn. You can name 25 players better than him?
Yeah. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to struggle a little bit. It's going to take me too long.
Tell me 15 players better than him then.
That's a lot right there too.
At least the 10. I know. Well,
I got LeBron, obviously, Steph, Giannis, Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid. Who we talking about again?
Who's better than AD?
All right, because there was a person I was going to say, and it might be disrespectful, so I'm going to keep that off the list for now.
Okay,
I'm not going to say that. KD, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Bam,
Kawhi.
That's 10. Kawhi is 11. Paul George is 12. Okay, now it's getting a little hard. All right, maybe
Towns.
No, I don't think Towns is better than 80.
Okay, then
I don't. Jokic, I didn't say Jokic. Jamal Murray.
DeMar.
Oh yeah, definitely DeMar Rosen. So that's 15 right there. I'm forgetting the reason why I'm starting to stall because there was specific people I wanted to name, and when I started naming people off, I forgot the specific names I wanted to name. So that's why
bro, you should know the elites, bro. It's Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I didn't name any of them. But there were specific names that I wanted to name. I still ain't even named yet.
Bro, there's not that many teams, bro. You should know who's elite of the elite.
But because I'm so fixated on trying to name the specific name, I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know,
Dame.
What I'm saying?
You didn't say Dame.
Dame Lillard. So I'm like, Bradley that's already Bill? Right there. That's almost 20.
Bradley Bill.
So, yeah, Bradley Bill. Yeah.
Damn, bro. So all these people is better than AD healthy.
Right. But this is the crazy part, though. I'm like, it sounds
you didn't
fucked
even say
up.
Luka. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't say Luka, but I'm like, it sounds crazy. Like, okay, you naming all these people. It's like, oh, you really take all these people over Anthony Davis? Yes. I'm like, I feel like people are living in the past with AD. I'm like, I remember when AD would play, you know, not even all the games in the season, but enough, you know, people would be able to recognize him. And when that was, I was still a young man. Ever since I've been in my latter years, AD ain't played no full season, and AD ain't been impactful enough where we can say he's this or that. So I'm like, all these people that we named in front of him, all these dudes had impactful years. All these dudes had great seasons. All these dudes have been able to showcase themselves. It just is what it is.
It's possibly Siakam better than AD.
I'm just like, AD's in a position right now where it's like, as much as he can still show to be AD, the game passed him. It's just when I watch him hoop, when I watch him move, I'm like, what made him special? He was a 6'11". He used to be a guard, and he had a growth spurt, and now he's a guard in the big man's body. That's not new now. That's all of, you know what I'm saying? That's the game.
So what you trying to say, when he was an anomaly before, he's not an anomaly now.
Exactly. So the Lakers is definitely not going to win nothing because people are going to try to paint it and make it seem like it's LeBron, it's Westbrook. Nobody wants to talk about who AD is. No one wanted to talk about who AD is for a long time. I remember when niggas was saying he was the best player in the league and all that stuff, and I've been saying he's a fraud for a long time. You know, I remember I was a young nigga saying this.
Who's more of a fraud, him or Paul George?
AD. Paul George led his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't know who Paul George is. Don't ever put no smut on Paul George's name. I can talk shit because
don't act like his team wasn't nice.
I love Danny Granger. I love him, but I would never put smut on Paul George's name. He led it. That nigga's big man was Roy Hibbert.
David West was nice though.
His center was Roy Hibbert, man.
Roy Hibbert was solid though. He's an all-star. During that time, bro, he wasn't that bad. He used to use the Indiana Pacers. Don't act like
Roy Hibbert. No other team than the Pacers, man. When he was on the Lakers, he was done.
don't act like you did not used to use the Pacers in 2K and used to run teams with that with
I'm
Roy
not lying.
Hibbert and David
Yes,
West.
that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm just
Okay.
saying Paul George is cold.
I'm not saying he's not, but you're trying to make it seem like AD
I always
wasn't
respect
cold.
that nigga. I played Paul George. That's why. I had to get that in there. Make me feel good.
But I'm saying you acting trying to make it seem like
I was
AD
young
is
nigga.
not.
I wasn't
though.
even 18 yet. I was in high school.
But you try to make it seem like AD ain't good though. When you're saying things
That's
like
not
that.
what I'm saying. See, I'm not trying to disrespect
Because Paul
nobody's
George not
talent.
even top 75 player of all time. Not
Well, he
saying that
should
list
be.
means anything because Dwight's not even on there. So
That's what I'm saying. He should be. I'm like Paul George should be. I'm like Paul George is better than
No,
AD.
he can't be over there over T-Mac.
Paul George is better than AD. But yeah, no, I agree with you. T-Mac is better than
Is
both.
Paul
T-Mac
George better than T-Mac or Vince Carter?
T-Mac, Dwight Howard, and Vince Carter, all of them should be above them. Yes.
Okay.
AD should not be in there. It's crazy. I don't even know why AD.
And I like
What has he
Dame.
done?
I think Dame's a hell of a player. I don't even think he's over them niggas. Come on,
Zion
now.
finna like watch what Zion. Brandon Ingram is better than AD. Brandon Ingram is cold.
Hey,
nigga.
I agree though. I fuck with BI.
Brandon
BI
Ingram
be
is
going
different, bro.
crazy. BI be
Brandon-
mad. It's
Brandon
crazy, bro.
Ingram is
I'm
different,
playing
bro.
the Pelicans now, bro. You was probably low key right, bro. I'm playing them, bro. They got so many like Valanciunas down there. He just cleaned up all the boards. You got Zion. He just trying to go down here and dunk on people, get to the lane, layup. You got BI. He's creating. And CJ, bro, he be pulling up in transition.
That's what's crazy about CJ. As much as I love Dame, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Dame. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you. I hope you and Simmons can work it out because Anthony is like y'all niggas is what you and CJ should be, but it all depends on how much you want to give away the glory, Dame. But by the way, just remember, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Roy would easily allow Simmons to thrive so they can win games. So just remember that. I'm not trying to say, Dame, that you're not better than Brandon, but you're not because Brandon Roy is better than you're not on Brandon Roy's level.
If Brandon Roy didn't have knees of a 35-year-old as a rookie, he'd have been cold.
Dame, I love everything you've done, the shots you've hit, but Brandon Roy is Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy.
You ain't even gotta explain, bro. Brandon Roy had his own kicks, bro, before he was even
Brandon
big.
Roy was one of the nastiest, clutches. Anyways, but anyways, with all that being said, you know what I'm saying? Respect to that being the case. But CJ McCollum, he is going to feel a lot more comfortable to be free and do what he does because why? He's going to be the main. He's going to be the main decision maker. The ball's going to be in his hands.
He's the main
exactly.
guard.
He don't got to share with nobody. So because of that, he has no problems with. All right, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna pass it off, and I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna pass it off. I'm gonna go do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna feel like he's making the decision. So I think this is the perfect matchup. This is the perfect matchup. I'm like the Pelicans niggas be ready for the Pelicans. Gonna be crazy next year or this year. Excuse me.
No,
I can't wait to see them. Like
it's just their problem is they don't really have too much depth on the bench. I could be wrong. Maybe they play better, but their depth on the bench isn't that good. But if BI can play 35 plus minutes, CJ can play 35 plus minutes, Zion can at least play 30 plus minutes, and Valanciunas can play 30, 35 more plus minutes, they'll be all right.
No, I agree with you. I'm like that is their problem. Their bench is non-existent. So that's like when it comes to like I think they're going to be a playoff team, but when it comes to the playoffs, that's going to be their detriment in the playoffs is they won't have a bench.
Facts.
And it's going to come down to all these guys being healthy, and that's going to be a problem at the end of the day.
But you never know, they can add Carmelo. I think getting a guy like Carmelo.
Pick up Carmelo. Carmelo's not going to get picked up by anybody except one of his boys.
Damn.
Nobody wants Carmelo. The game surpassed him. I love you, Carmelo.
Damn, that's cold. Hey, if I'm the Clippers, though, I'm trying to go get Dwight.
If I'm the Clippers, I'm not trying to get anyone. I got a good team right now. Come on now.
They need a rebounder though.
John Wall looks great. We got Reggie Jackson. We still got Zubac. Excuse me. We don't need anybody. We don't need nobody extra. They did lose. They did lose Morris, huh?
No, Morris is still there.
Oh, they're fine. They don't need anybody. They're stacked. I'm telling you, they're a better team. Just by adding John Wall and seeing John Wall what he's doing in the preseason, they're a better team. They just got to stay healthy, though. This comes down. Paul George, Kawhi, you got to be healthy. Simple as that. If they're not healthy, One can't do it without the other because the team isn't that strong. Simple as that.
I think Kawhi should have a great year. I mean, he had a whole year off. I don't see how, you know what I'm saying? Now, anything can happen, but I'm just saying he's healthy. He's had a whole year off. Like, his body should be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Paul George, he basically had a whole year off. He came back like the last 5 or 10 games or something like that, but he was basically off the whole year too. So it's like they both then had a lot of rest. You know what I'm saying? And the Clippers still almost made the playoffs. So with that being said, if they should be, Kawhi should play at least 60 plus games, at least 60 games. Paul George, I see him playing at least 65, 70 games, and then they should be able to be, ready for the playoff run.
How successful do you see the Clippers being in the playoff run, though?
I think they might win it this year. I've been telling people that. People don't. People
That's
keep telling
interesting.
People
Why?
keep
You gotta
writing
give me reasons for that. They are not what.
People keep writing me off.
If we're going to talk about the lack of depth on one particular team, shouldn't that be the same conversation when it comes to the Clippers?
You have to
just
listen.
Talked about what center do they have?
Wait a minute. Let me put some facts up in it.
Okay.
The Warriors won on small ball. Their tallest nigga last year was 6'9" with Kevon Looney. Correct? Now, I'm not trying to. Kawhi, you would say, is a better defender and player than Draymond Green, correct?
Absolutely.
You would say that Paul George is better than Andrew Wiggins, correct?
Absolutely.
John Wall is not better than Steph Curry by any means, but John Wall can lead a team and get things done, correct?
I agree.
Norman Powell is an NBA champion and knows what it takes to win a championship, correct?
Absolutely.
He's not better than Klay by any means, but he can do his role at a good level, correct?
Right.
Reggie Jackson, we don't got to speak about him. We've seen what he's been
Absolutely.
getting. He get busy. Marcus Morris, he has a clip, and he plays with a chip on his shoulder, correct?
Okay.
You got Terrence Mann. He's shown that he can make big plays and get big things done at certain times, but he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's going to just do whatever needs to be done so he can be on the court, correct?
Salute to that, yeah.
Luke Kennard shoots at least 40% from the three-point line. So you have a three-point shooter to come in and be able to stretch the floor out, correct?
Got a clip, yeah.
Brandon Boston, he's 6'8", 6'7", lanky, can shoot the ball a little bit, can play, guard maybe 1 through 3, interchangeable in those positions. Going to try to do his best, right?
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'm basically naming the Warriors in a different fashion. You just got 2 elite wing defenders instead of 2 elite guards. Right. That's the only thing you're swapping out.
Right.
So I think the Clippers can win it, and people not seeing it because they're like, oh, I ain't worried about the Clippers. We ain't worried about the Clippers. It's the same exact team without Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell, and everybody was saying at that time how nasty they was because of that, right? John Wall has always been better than Lou Williams. I don't give a damn what nobody out here telling me. That's an all-star I'm talking about right there. Ain't nobody talking about the 6 man. And then when we talking about Marcus Morris, I'm not trying to say he's just better than Montrezl Harrell, but you see what Montrezl Harrell's career is going towards versus Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is on the uphill still.
I don't agree with that.
So you feel like Montrezl Harrell is better than Marcus Morris? I'm talking about role-wise.
Yeah. I'll take Harrell over Morris any day.
Marcus Morris be going 5 for 6, 6 for 7 in the playoffs, though. I seen it. I seen Montrezl Harrell fold up in the bubble.
Nah, man, I'm a big fan of Harrell. I think Montrezl Harrell is
so. With you saying that, are the Sixers better then?
Then who?
I'm saying, are they just better as a team?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna see what Montrezl Harrell does for them then.
Yeah,
because he's not gonna start.
No, he doesn't need to.
But my point is that team that they have now is better than the team that they claim was supposed to win it the year of the bubble, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with any of those things, but I'm like, you're basically naming a team that is mimicking a formula that we've already seen win a championship. And if there's a team that has that same formula, already won a championship, and is in that same conference, how are you going to beat them? That's the Warriors. Clippers aren't going to beat the Warriors with that. So
I think they can.
Bro. No way.
I think they can, bro. You asking my opinion and what you think I think the Clippers are going to do. I think they can win the 2023 NBA championship. That's what I think.
That's crazy.
And I'm a
You
Lakers
think
fan.
Kawhi's just gonna come off all of a sudden this whole season?
This
This whole
all
year
is
where he
predicated on them being all healthy. This all predicated on them being healthy. If they're all healthy, I don't see how they can't do it. You was just giving praise to Paul George. You have him and Kawhi. You have one that's won 2 championships. And you have one that led it seems to the Eastern Conference Finals. And you know,
but I also have to give praise to Golden State Warriors and who they have on their team, where the players that are on their team, when it comes to Draymond, when it comes to Clay, when it comes
but it all goes
when it
back
comes to Steph, they're just in a higher. So it's like, it's not I'm disrespecting nobody. It's just clear as day is if we're matching up, you're gonna play and you're gonna do the same exact things or have the same type of game plan as the ones who have won it overly, over and over. Like, how can I go against that?
I'm saying though, this goes into our second topic. Will Draymond Green even still be on the team? Will he even be able to function, and will the camaraderie even be the same as it was last year? Before the punch, I get what you're saying. After the punch,
man. Don't
you
cap.
saying I'm not
We just
trying to
watched the preseason game yesterday. Jordan Poole was out there playing hard than a motherfucker. It ain't gonna make no difference. Niggas is millionaires, bro.
You saying that
money makes the difference.
You
Niggas try to act like money don't mean that much though.
But
like you do, man.
You saying that, but I'm just making a
make
point.
Coons out of niggas, like.
But I'm saying Jordan Poole is not Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant and Draymond,
that's so disrespectful. Don't ever disrespect Durant like that. Fuck out of here.
How am I disrespecting Durant?
Because you're trying to make it seem like some type of words made Durant feel a certain type of way. Durant's one of the best ever to ever do it.
I'm saying though, his riff with Draymond
Jordan Poole would be lucky to even sniff that type of talent.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm talking about the riff with Draymond. I'm saying that Draymond Green and KD started having a rift and some type of animosity towards them during the season, but KD and them were still playing at a high level because KD.
What you think happened with Kayla Lucas, my nigga? Draymond has shown he don't want to town. Nah, I don't want to be that type of person. But there's a conspiracy that I've made and created. There's a reason why Kayla Lucas ain't where he's supposed to be. I really think Draymond really. I don't know what he did. I don't know how it was, but his attitude, man, he really made the real niggas and the real talented people that should be where they should be, not be where they should be, if that makes sense, or run them off.
I'm just saying though, KD and them would have won that finals if KD didn't get hurt. He was averaging 32 points a game until he got hurt, and that injury he had. But I'm saying they would have won the championship that year. I'm saying that Jordan Poole is way younger than Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant came from a whole different era. He came from the Bron Kobe era. He came from a whole different wave. He's on a whole different background.
Draymond still didn't have no respect for him. That's the craziest part, though.
But it doesn't matter because you're talking about it.
It do though. No,
it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter, because you're talking about a nigga that was arguably the best nigga in the world. A nigga that's best in the world,
bro. If a nigga don't got respect for somebody who's arguably in the era with some of the greatest ever, why would he have respect for a nigga who just like you, who you think you know what I'm saying? But
see, this is my context. Point though. You have to remember KD's ego is so big that he doesn't even give a damn that Draymond don't respect him. In a sense, he does, but it's to a point where he's like, all right, nigga, just give me the ball and don't even say nothing to me, type shit. And so KD's going to be able to play though. I'm just saying, KD's going to still be able to play because he fucks with Steph and he fucks with Clay. So he's like, okay, I can still play because I fuck with them.
Everybody fuck with them niggas. They don't give a fuck about them.
I'm just saying Jordan Poole is younger, and the younger niggas be more turned up and be in their feelings a little bit more than the older niggas. Not saying KD's not emotional.
You trying to make it see? Nah, see, that's cap. You trying to make it seem like you trying to put it on Jordan Poole right now. You trying to make it seem like he was trying to be extra. Nah, man. Draymond Green was in the wrong.
Being extra. I'm saying
I seen that video. He was in the wrong. Draymond Green was on some bullshit.
Have the maturity like KD did and continue to play. Now, granted, one got punched and one just got yelled at and got talked too crazy. But I'm saying
Draymond Green would never punch on that nigga KD, bro. I don't give a fuck how KD look. KD is not from no bullshit, bro. Like
I'm
KD
saying,
and Michael Beasley grew up together. You would not punch on that nigga KD, bro.
But I'm just saying as far as the professionalism, I'm saying KD had a mission. He's like, I need to get more rings to solidify my career. Jordan Poole, yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that. But I'm just saying KD was more on a mission to be like, let me get these rings while I can, while I'm on this team. Even though me and Draymond don't fuck with each other at a level that we was before he was getting to talking to me crazy. I'm just saying I don't know if
I got
Jordan
Estrada
Poole,
in the building, though. You already know.
I don't know if Jordan Poole can continue going on in the season and they're gonna be cool. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that just that energy is gonna be felt in there. And can they get to the playoffs and everybody's gonna just shake that off and be like, we're gonna just I just feel like the Clippers will have the upper hand in that because everybody's gonna be in harmony in a sense if they all stay healthy. John Wall's gonna mesh with them guys good. Everybody else it's the same team for the last 2-3 years. Everybody likes each other. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. I think it's going to be I think it's going to start off good, but I think when it matters, that's when it's going to be a problem. I think in the playoffs is going to be a problem because I think at the end of the day, I think the point guard they need to focus on, I think the guy that really carry the team is Reggie Jackson. And I think it's a problem bringing John Wall in. He's going to want to be a starter. I think when it comes to clutch time and he's not getting the final minutes in the game, it's going to become a problem. We're going to see though, but I just, I don't see John Wall at the point of the time of his career that he's at right now, being able to do more or outplay or being able to contribute more than what Reggie Jackson has shown and what he's done and what he's capable of when it comes to that situation. And then also when it comes to the KD situation, real quick, I do want to say this. I think it's just it's just disrespectful for y'all. I just think it's disrespectful the way you're talking about this particular situation. I think it's absolutely yes.
What's disrespectful? I don't understand my disrespect. How am I disrespecting KD? I'm giving him praise when I'm disrespecting him. I'm saying that he was able to ignore Draymond Green and still play at an elite level, averaging 32 points a game. He was getting 50 points against the Clippers, bro. He was doing it easy. I was watching the whole thing. He was giving the Rockets the blues, bro. He was giving them the blues till he got hurt. So I'm giving him praise.
Let me ask that because I don't want to fixate too much on KD because we have been talking about KD in Brooklyn, but I do want to focus a little bit more on the Draymond Poole situation. So
I think it's gonna be a problem, bro. Just because I'm saying this, look. Have you dealt with any younger niggas lately? I'm probably the youngest nigga you probably talk to on a consistent basis, but any younger niggas
consistent basis, yeah.
But anybody younger than me,
I used to.
Yeah. 22, 23, 21, 24, anything around that age. Have you talked
in the last couple months? Yeah. In my job, I'm like, he's not there no more, but yeah, I did.
Okay, but see, and I know, I'm talking about I'm not trying to you get what I'm saying?
Respect. I just want to say nothing but respect to you young niggas, man. I want y'all to be good.
I'm just saying, do you not see
Don't let these hating, jealousy ass niggas get to you, man. Trying to sway you off, man. Keep doing what you do, man.
Okay,
the money, man.
Okay, like just I'm not trying to get it to that way, but like the brothers. Have you talked to any young brothers around this age? That age? Have you talked to any young brothers around this age?
Who's?
Like 22, 23, 20. I'm just saying I have, and
as of lately, yes.
But
shit, younger.
What I have encountered from them, even at the gym, they are so. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody gets emotional, right? But I'm saying like how their mindset is different from somebody that's in their 30s or older.
Of course, that's how it's supposed to be.
But I'm saying if when we was younger and when we got punched on, we would try to run the friendly fade or whatever the case may be, and then it just be dead after that. It's like, okay,
that's
like
because we from the old school, man. Come on, man.
But okay, so I'm saying, but today,
you don't fight nobody.
If somebody gets stole on, they take that and they get embarrassed like that, bro. They take it to a whole nother how they view stuff is just very different from how we would view stuff as. And I'm not even that old, but I'm just saying so.
But let me tell you this: you can't take that in a sense. You can't change none of that. That's evolution. Shit finna get crazy. So that's what I'm telling you. You can't. Like that's what I never understood, man. As I grew up, niggas would always try to fight against stuff. Why you always try to fight against stuff? You got to understand this shit. Understand this shit first, and then find a solution. Because then the solution is gonna make sense with the times that is happening. If you right away try to combat it and be like, "This is how it should be," you going off of times that's past what they even thinking about. They don't even know what it is.
But I'm saying that to say this, I'm saying Draymond is 32 years old and Jordan Poole is 23 years old. So he looks at him as an older nigga. He don't look at him as a young nigga in a sense. You feel me? He's like, oh, this nigga is like, you know what I'm saying? An old nigga in the league kind of now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still young, relatively. He's not old at all. But
relatively, but still.
to Jordan Poole, he's like, this nigga's old, right? Like, nigga, when I was in middle school, nigga, or I was in elementary school, nigga, you was in college, nigga, and you was doing your thing or whatever. So I'm just saying, oh, you can interject. I'm just trying to make a point where this man got punched on viciously, not just a regular punch. I'm talking about whole body weight, everything into it, got me folded up on the ground.
But that's why I don't like the idea of saying like, oh, because this nigga's this much older than him, there should be like, nah, nigga, when you were an adult, you were an adult. You feel me? So you have to be like, I don't like the idea of, oh, you become an adult, but then there's you 32 and you 23, so the 32 you should know better than 23, but at the same time, we're still going to argue, oh, they both adults, so they should both be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense. That's an oxymoron. Like, that's like, come on now. So I'm like, when I look at it, it's like, look, this man Jordan Poole, whatever was going on, you hoop, you've been competitive your whole life. You know when shit don't sit right. You know when shit get real tense. You know what the case may be. I don't care what nobody says. Anybody who's willing to have somebody get in their face like that and not willing to take it as a real threat is a nigga who is spoiled and is making a big bag and don't think ain't nothing can touch him. That doesn't make it right. But it shows, I promise you from now on, he never going to be foolish. Draymond, he had no right to act the way he acted. You're a grown man. You're older than him. You're the OG. This is where age comes in factor. The age comes in factor is because you know how to handle these situations better than he does. But if you feel like the man needs to be humbled, I can't agree with the way you decide to go about it. But I can't argue the way you decide to do it. Because if it was that bad, we wouldn't be talking about him starting the first game of the regular season. So everybody might be standing up for Jordan Poole in the public talking about, oh, Jordan Poole, he has never done anything to make us feel a certain way. He's been a model citizen. But if what Draymond Green did was so unwarranted, shit, I just saw Udoka get suspended for a whole year because he smashed the chick and it was consensual.
But you know that's levels though. We talk about a whole nother level.
What's level? What we talking about levels? Because the last I checked, NBA players, especially niggas like Draymond Green, was getting paid more than the coaches.
But
so what levels is we talking about?
But
bro?
you talking about a guy that is a vice president, dog. We talking about a whole nother rank.
Not no guy that was probably no. The details. We need to know the details because the details came out. She was a travel planner. You feel me? She wasn't married to nobody that had to do anything with the Boston Celtics organization. She was friends with Danny Ainge's daughter. She got hired because of Danny Ainge. The
news that it was somebody's wife.
Her husband was not involved with the Celtics organization. She was hired by the Celtics organization. Well, that's the facts.
Is the husband have any correlation or donations or so nothing?
No. Only she does. She went to the same college as the daughter as Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge's daughter and her, they were friends. Well, then she got hired into a position which was basically a travel planner because of Danny Ainge. So,
but didn't you say that somebody in their organization said he hopes he's going to make a statement that he won't ever coach another game in the NBA or something like that? Didn't you tell me something like that?
Yeah, but he will.
But I'm saying though, if that's the motive, then you know why that is coming his way. No, it's not a surprise.
But my main point is like we can't be talking about this situation and then at the same time we're talking about someone who got suspended for a whole entire year for some bullshit.
But it's the same thing. It's like, okay, we didn't even go back like with Gilbert Arenas and the gun shit, right? He didn't have to do it where he did it in the locker room. He could have done that in a whole nother way. He could have broke into his car and did it. He could have just went to his house and put up. He could have did it anywhere. My thing with Draymond Green was where he did it. It doesn't matter that he punched on him. If he went into the locker room, he told that nigga to catch the friendly face somewhere else, that would have been different. But the fact that he stole him, I know. I'm just saying.
This ain't no personal shit. This ain't no like, oh, you fucked my bitch or like, you know what I'm saying? Like you you owe me money. You should have gave me 30. You know what I'm saying?
We
2
don't
years
know.
ago.
We don't know what the dynamics is though. Because remember when Melo and them
You
niggas
know-
was beefing? Remember Carcino came and said that them niggas had them gambling debts. If we didn't
But
listen to Carcino,
they didn't really put hands on each other. Like, you know, this was something that had to do with like in practice. We know we know, like, come on, we know there's been in practice fights in the NBA before this. Before it was that easy to get leaks. Before it was that easy, you know what I'm saying, to get, you know, like a nigga will be willing to sell a leak. Like that's the funny part. That's what's funny to me too. It's like, how did we get a leak? How did someone sell it to TMZ? It's like, you probably paying this nigga $10 an hour. Like, he probably made 100 times what you ever pay. Like,
he made
like, people
100K
be
off
like,
one
oh, yeah,
video. He's like,
I'm
nigga,
going to fire
me,
this
nigga.
person.
I'll go motherfucking work by my damn self. I got the money to start my business.
He's like, nigga, get fired. Me like, nigga, there's a reason why I took this chance. So it's like that's the internet now. Like, it's different. It's like I'm willing to give up my job and shit for this shit because so I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's been some bad, nasty cases when it come to practice and fights and in game and all that good stuff, but not in game, excuse me, but in practice. But to have that leaked,
Bro,
and to put
Latrell
out,
Sprewell
like,
choked that nigga Don Nelson, bro.
I was just watching a old clip of Robert Ory throwing a towel in Danny Ainge's face.
Oh yeah,
when,
that was crazy. He just threw that shit in there.
Yeah, but still, that's not. I'm like, he slept Jordan Poole, man.
Facts.
What was the concussion protocols when it came to that?
Bro, Carmelo Anthony snuck Jared Jeffries, bro. I'll never forget that shit. Bye, y'all. Sucked his ass.
That was some punk shit, though. I'll never respect Carmelo for that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. But you get what I'm just saying, like, nobody ever smutted Carmelo's career because of that, right? Nobody was ever like, oh, poor Jared Jeffries, because Jared Jeffries wasn't a nobody. You know, no disrespect to you, Jared Jeffries, but nobody gave a damn about you.
Respect to Jared Jeffries.
Yeah, I'm just saying nobody was like protect Jared Jeffries, but Jordan Poole, people see, you know, oh, he does all this amazing stuff. He can do this, do. So it's like, I think that's why, like, if Draymond Green was the sock, DiVincenzo, bro. Well, no, he's white, so that would have been bad. But you get what I'm saying.
They gonna be like, wait, hold up.
They're gonna probably ban his ass from the league. But you get what I'm okay.
Green, we need to hold a press conference, nigga.
If he'd have punched Iguodala, he would probably never. But I'm just saying, if he was to punch Iggy, it wouldn't have been as big.
Let me ask you this though. When you saw it, when it got released, when it was, you know what I'm saying, made public, what'd you think? Like, initial thought?
My initial thought was that nigga don't like that nigga. That was the first thing I thought. I was like,
so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If a nigga would have said, like, say you playing a game, you killing them, you going crazy. They say some shit about your moms, they say something like try to hit you personal. Would you be able to dwell up that amount of anger just to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you saying during a basketball game where people are watching?
Like a scrimmage though, or no, it don't even matter. It's a scrimmage.
But I know during a scrimmage, especially if it's at a high level, it's always recorded. So I would have to wait.
Because I'm just saying, I'm like, do you think there's a possibility?
All I'm saying is Draymond had a moment of weakness, of emotion.
Real quick, before you had a moment, before you go into, like, is there a possibility that this is something that he's been contemplating doing for a long time? Is there a possibility
he probably hasn't liked Jordan Poole for real? Like, because you got to remember, when you were in Flu, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but you had other jobs where you probably did not like a particular person, but for the money and for the circumstances, but I'm saying for the money and the circumstance, day by day, moment by moment, you accepted the bullshit in a sense where it's like you just let that shit go. But had maybe a one moment, you feel me, he got to talking crazy to you. You're in a position where you feel like nobody's around, like y'all in the locker room, you know, there's no cameras over there. He just says something like very, very disrespectful to you, and you just like, this is my shot. And you just bam, you just knock him with the right hook. You feel me? I'm just saying, I don't think that this is because what he said in practice. I think that when he got drafted and the times in practice and everything, because you got to remember, some people don't like the person that emulates them, right? if Jordan Poole talks a lot of shit, that's the same thing Draymond does. But Draymond's like, this is my motherfucking team. This is what I do.
But according to Steph Curry, that's the chef, but Stephen Curry, according to Stephen Curry, according to Steve Kerr, they said, he's a model citizen. They said he's an amazing teammate. They say he never causes any controversy. Jordan Poole.
Okay, yeah.
That's what they said in the interviews. So even, in my head, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, he's going back and forth with Draymond, but they're making it seem as if he's not even going back and forth with Draymond.
But you got to remember, though, too, they trying to keep the nigga, too, right? So you're trying to make it seem like, because you got to remember now, Draymond's always been the villain, but now he's taking the role all the way. You feel me? It's like before he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
That purposely? Like, come on, man. He on
Let's
camera.
Be real. Let's be real.
He doesn't want that. That's a bad look, man. That's a terrible PR move, bro.
Terrible.
How do you recover from that?
But I'm trying to tell you, look, Draymond Green probably got leaked some information by somebody. You know how shit go. Hold on, let me finish. He got leaked some information. I don't know who his agent is. It's Rich Paul, right? He's with Clutch.
I think so. Yeah.
And don't disrespect Rich Paul. Rich Paul can get that good information.
Okay.
So I'm saying he could have got some information leaked from Rich Paul. He could have, because Rich Paul is really tapped in. LeBron and them on another level. They done got a lot of superstars and all types of stuff in the league. I'm saying he could have got word about something that Draymond, because Draymond's a very expressional person. And if you've been watching the last year and a half, him and Bron have been super close. Been on the shop, been at his wedding, they're over here having great times, all these pictures. Could have got leaked that we're not going to give you another contract, and the contract we do give you is going to be on Iggy's level. Listen to me now. It's going to be on Iggy's level, because you got to remember, Kuminga's coming up, Wiseman's coming up, Poole's coming up. That's a lot of money to try to keep their core together. And Draymond Green is on the latter end of his career. He's not a Klay Thompson and Steph Curry that can play.
But you think, do you think Draymond's doing all this on purposely? Because
I'm not trying to say he's doing it on purpose. Like I said, he could have been a prisoner of the moment because he's in a very he wears his emotions on his sleeve, right? So you, as a professional, I know Draymond's a very intelligent man, right? So he should know that there's cameras everywhere, bro. And don't think because it is in-house, if you still on a nigga like you trying to, that it won't get leaked. But I'm saying in his emotions,
you gotta know he's not. If you know that, I know that. If you know Draymond Green's the position where he's making millions, his whole entire lifestyle, everything that he's dependent on is dedicated and focused and dependent on this particular situation. And this happens. He's in his emotions. He's not even thinking about the outcome. He's not even thinking about the what may come from him initially acting out on what he's feeling in that particular point. So Draymond Green, he showed his true colors. He showed what the deal is. He showed what what type of time he's on. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's something that we have to disrespect. I'm just saying at the end of the day, is just how much is his importance when it comes to the Golden State Warriors at this particular time. Can we acknowledge? Because yes, he did do things that benefited them when they won the championships in the past. But as of now, how much more will you gain from keeping them to going ahead and letting them do his thing? Walk away.
If you've been paying attention like I have, bro, they're really trying to replace him with this dude named Kuminga, bro. That's who's supposed to be Draymond Green's replacement.
Wiseman's there. Make sure I hit the like button. Look, you got me for 5 minutes because I got to use the bathroom. I've been holding it for a minute. You got me for 5 minutes?
This guy's crazy. 5 minutes? What you about to do?
I got to use the bathroom. I'm just going the long game. God damn it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You good? We won't go too much longer. Give me 5 minutes, but hit him with a bear bag.
I'll finish it up what we was talking about.
All right, go ahead.
Look, Flu has great points. I hear what he's saying. All I'm saying is Draymond was a prisoner of the moment. He was weak by his emotions and his anger towards Jordan Poole. And like Flu said, he has probably $100 million, if not in the bank, in assets all around. He's made a lot of money in his career. With that being said, he probably was like, I don't give a damn. This young buck gonna get it. Now, I don't think he thought the video was gonna be leaked, but I think that's a rookie move that we're about to go into 2023 and it's 2022. And you would think somebody wouldn't come up on a bag You know what I'm saying? Y'all all got bags in here, and the person that's probably doing the videography, he's probably making less than 100K. Let's be real. He's probably not even making that great of money. And somebody's coming up to him and say, hey, bro, I'll give you 100K for that leak footage of Draymond Green getting punched, because that's at least worth 100K. I'm not losing my job over nothing over 100. You know what I'm saying? Because 100K you can start a business. You could, if you got roommates and you're in the right situation, you could, kind of live off that money as long as you're not going crazy. You can live off 100K for a couple years and not have to worry about nothing. So if somebody giving me 100K, I'm going to get fired, because I'm thinking, like, if I'm really good at my job and that's what I like to do, I can always go get another job. Somebody out there going to hire me. And all I got to do is put on my resume, I was with the Warriors. Why'd you get fired? Oh, because I leaked some footage. Or you don't even got to say all that. I'll just be like, we had irreconcilable differences. I needed more money, so I, and I just wasn't coming to work on time. I was depressed. You can just make up some shit. But my point is, Draymond Green should have known that people out here are hungry. He should have known out here that people aren't touching these M's like these NBA players are. He should know that gas is whacking people over the head like ain't nobody business. It's highway robbery out here. And they're in San Francisco. San Francisco guys got to be just as much as gas down here in Southern California, because I'll tell you right now, every time I go to the pump, I start cussing out the pump like it did something to me. I'm like, well, how the hell is your ass still $7 a gallon? I'll be up there going crazy. I'll be hot. So I'm saying, Draymond, he can go to a gas station right now. He don't even give a damn what the gas could say $10 a gallon. He's still going to fill up. So he should have known that somebody out here is really struggling. Rent out there is crazy. I'm just putting things in perspective that Draymond should know that he's thinking that because the videographer, whoever's doing the film, wouldn't give up and leak footage for 100K, when I was saying how living and everything is just up on the up and you around millionaires all day long.
Yeah, it's rough out here, man. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about the fact that you want to sock a nigga out. You don't want to control your anger and you got $1 million. Let me get my lick.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, within all that, Draymond should have just had a better presence of mind, but he probably don't give a damn. He's like, I'm rich. If I retire now, I'm good. So
can we talk about it? So this is what I want to say. I don't mean to interrupt you, my young brothers. This is what I want to talk about. Why did Ime Udoka get suspended for a whole year for having a consensual relationship, and for some reason Draymond Green can sock out his fellow teammate and up-and-coming star, and he just took a leave of absence for the preseason game? He's going to be back in the start lineup when it comes to regular season. Does that seem right, or should we even talk about it?
You know why? You really want to know why? I'm going to tell you why, and
Let me know.
And it's messed up. One got 4 rings. Another got no rings. That's the only reason, bro. I'm really keeping it 120 with you. Think about it. If Boston would have won that championship, do you think they're going to suspend that nigga? They probably wouldn't even reported that to the news. They'd have been, we love him.
They would have handled that internally. They would have loved him.
They'd have probably just under the table. They'd have just said something like, Udoka violated team rules. We're fining him $500K.
They wouldn't have even done that. They would have handled it internally. We wouldn't have even known anything about it. For some reason,
they were mad he
Udoka
lost.
wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been coaching the preseason games. We'd have been like, why don't we see Udoka? What's going on? Then all of a sudden, the first regular season game, Udoka's back.
And they would have just said he's gone for personal reasons.
That's it. They would have handled it internally.
That's really what it is. Draymond Green just won a championship with the Warriors. They're not going to, you know what I mean? Like, it's a champion. They thinking like, well, shit, we can probably win another 5. We can make Steph Curry's career that much better. You know what I'm saying? So it's
this
like,
is the best advice you can tell to any young people out there. You want to be like, what can I do to be successful? How can I maneuver? How can I get past all the bullshit? Shit ain't fair. And as soon as you can accept that, the sooner you'll be able to do what you need to do to be able to make money in this motherfucking world. Sorry, y'all.
And with that being said, let's transition to our last topic. Will, damn, what did I text you? Hold on. Did you copy and paste everything?
Validation. Does validation blind your destiny?
Boom. And I just want to transfer into Raising Canaan because that's going to tie into this.
Let's talk about
switch.
Let's talk about it.
Because I text you because it's crazy. I'm going to let y'all know now. Flu don't ever really text me back during the week. I don't know. He be so busy, he be caught up in a lot of stuff. He don't really usually text me back. If I send him something, he'll just be like, I didn't get it.
I'll be 100 with you. The only reason I do is just because of the type of job I have. I get
no, you good. I'm just
it's disgusting.
I'm just stating the fact. Flu today texted me multiple times today, but it was all off of what I texted him yesterday. So the fact that he did, I knew this particular thing was very crazy.
It was amazing.
And it probably gave him a little some little flashbacks, you know what I'm saying?
No, hey, your last text you sent me, I swear I want to text back to that. So I didn't know what you're talking about. Like I'm like, nigga, I really want to.
That was one of the funniest things you ever told me.
To this day, they still rolling in the wheels, nigga. Like to this day, ain't nothing changed. But no, love, peace, sanctity, God.
But in Raising Canaan, because it's crazy, because Flu told me yesterday, he was like, well, it's an awkward thing. I'm thinking it's something that, maybe be sexual or something like that. He's like, nah, it's gonna be something different, bro. You gonna see, like, and it was crazy because that whole scene, and I rewinded it a couple times just because I'm like, is this really going on right now? No way this is going on. Because it was like 20 plus people in that place, bro. And that place was extra big.
Real quick, the one thing that, but it was in her mom's apartment. The one thing that I wasn't used to was when they was playing the videos, and apparently that was something that is actually real. Like I looked it up. That was something they used to do back in those days. But other than that, I've seen that firsthand. I've seen shit like that firsthand. Like y'all don't know, I've been in some spiritual battles. Not me personally, but I've seen some shit. Like I've been in some, like when it comes to this spiritual shit, this praying shit, like it get crazy. So I'm like, when I seen that, I was like, disturbing, but none of that shit.
Bro, that's exactly what you can't believe. I'm like, I went from, he said this is awkward. I'm like, this is more disturbing than awkward, because it was just like when she saw everybody, she was like, we about to have choir practice or something. What's going on in here?
But it's weird though, because I'm like, what made me resonate with it so much was like when you young and like you see like all them different people, you know what I'm saying? Like that's never happened to me, but I'm like, when like, but you know what I'm saying? I you probably remember, you know what I'm saying? We went to, respectfully to the particular church, you know what I'm saying? And it would get crazy in that joint. You just be kind of like, what's going on?
What's going on? You be like kind of low key, like crazy. Not scared, but you be like, what's going on? Like,
and y'all probably like, what these niggas talking about? Like, it'll go crazy, man. So I was like,
bro, remember that one day, bro? It was like 5-hour service, bro.
I don't want to talk about that because I've seen this shit. Like, man, I went to Prayer Mountain. I don't even know.
Yeah, I remember you went. I remember you told me about that. You went to
Prayer Mountain, nigga. I seen shit. I seen something like to this day. I don't even want to talk about it. Like I seen shit that's been. I don't know, man. I don't know. So.
But it was crazy just because I was like, okay, Flu, I do have to ask this question. How did her mama find out? That's what I'm curious about.
Nah, she been new. No. Because if like, come on now. She came around. She didn't go by her regular name. She dressed like a dude. Like, come on, man. It's not the 2022s, you feel me? It's not our century. It's the 70s. Like, you'll know off the bat back then. Like, she had like a dude. Remember, she had the encounter when she bumped into her old friends. They was like, Juke, and her mom was like, Laverne. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I said the same thing. I was like, I didn't get it at first, but then when I, rewatched little recaps and stuff and looked at the comments, I was like, oh yeah, because I'm like, it's not, because I be watching it thinking it's like
women are a little bit more perceptive. Because I forgot, I'm thinking like Marvin didn't know, but I'm like, Marvin a little slower up there.
No, but Marvin's, you know what I'm saying? He's a dude. Like, nigga, we ain't paying attention to that shit.
Yeah, fact.
He's probably just thinking to Dar, like, man, she dressing fly. Like,
me, like, damn, you dressing like I like them jeans right there. Girl, them jeans looking fresh.
Like a nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, so when he found it, but even you got to think about this, because you saw the last episode, right? All right, so spoiler alert, y'all. I'm like, you see, they had their little moment. Like, I was finally waiting for that. I was like,
I know, I loved it.
That makes me think, though. I thought Lou was gonna be the one who gets killed first. I think it's gonna be Marvin. I think Marvin's gonna be the first one.
No, he's gonna survive that, bro. It's probably still gonna be Lou.
No, he's gonna survive that, but I think that's foreshadowing Marvin's gonna be the first one to die.
Nah, you gotta remember, because you gotta remember what body got pulled up. You gotta remember, it's crazy because
No, I'm
What?
not talking about. No, I'm not talking about now. But I'm telling you, I'm like
I'm talking about later though too,
Lou's.
because
Yeah,
you got to remember, Crown.
you trying to hold on, nigga.
I'm saying, but Crown just got found, and Crown has some
But that's
people that.
different. But he's not gonna get killed though.
How do you know that though? You don't even know
Because
what he's gonna do.
He partnered with Cardi. He partnered with the bald nigga.
That doesn't mean something can't. Because you got to remember, bro. Rock can make Lou life hell. Because if she fuck him over, he be like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you over. I got your
That's
brother over
family
here.
at the end of the day. You rather have family doing that to you than some stranger.
Having what? What you mean?
Like fuck you over.
But I'm saying though, if Rock is playing her part right now, she does not care about Cartier. She don't like that nigga. She over there trying to get game and get his resources. So
Well,
I'm saying
bruh.
we're doing that, once he find out what Rock's doing, I'm saying he can put pressure on Lou and retaliate on him.
But
That's what
bro,
I'm saying.
but I'm saying, bruh got a stake. He already bought a percentage into Lou's business. I'm like, the reason why I could see Marvin being the first person to get gone because I'm like, the Italians want him dead. You know what I'm
You got to
saying?
remember though that that's the easiest thing to look at, but you're not looking at
I
everything.
know he's still alive. I
Who
know he's
is
still alive.
Lou messing with right now?
You talking about the chick?
Who is the right owner to that chick?
Cartier.
Who knows what Lou did?
Both of them. Look, I'm just telling you. I'm like, Marvin's
You
getting this shit
underestimating
together.
that situation like he's
I'm just
not in
saying, like,
hot
I feel
water.
like what's gonna happen is girl's gonna end up being the one who's gonna die. Marvin's getting this shit together. Him and Juke ends up being cool. He ends up being killed, and that's where Juke, because Juke gotta, she gotta turn her evil side, just like Kanan. Because he figured out who his pops is.
Bro, I don't think Marvin dies before Lou. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think Lou
Because
get
I'm
it
like,
first.
they still haven't met Breeze and they still haven't met Ghost or Tommy.
I understand what you're telling me. I just still don't think that Lou, because Kanan's gonna have to get a little older before he meets them. He meets them like when he's like 16, 17. He's like 14 years old right now. So I'm saying,
No, he's 16 now. He's 16 now. They established that.
He's 16.
Yeah.
When did he meet Tommy and Ghost?
It's supposed to be 17. So it's supposed to be, he's supposed to meet Breeze in the final season of this, the final episode of this season. He's supposed to meet Tommy and Ghost next season.
Which one was Breeze again?
I don't remember, bro. And you know what's crazy is everybody be talking about him. It's like, nigga, I watched Power religiously, and I don't remember that nigga being talking about it.
Bro, I swear I don't remember Breeze neither, bro. I'm like, I remember Tommy and Ghost, of course.
Everybody be so like in all the comments, bro. They be all talking. I be like, I don't remember who Breeze beat, bro. Like, I be excited for the Tommy and what I'm saying, Ghost joint, but I'm like, I don't remember them talking about Breeze at all. But people be going crazy about it in the comments. So it's like, yo, I'm kind of
crazy because
right
I
away.
seen the comments too, and it was like, I see how Juke turned cold hearted. She just had a fucked up ass childhood. I was like, they low key not wrong.
Hey, but let's be 100 though. Like, we gotta think about it. If we gonna think about it being in the day and age it is, Marvin being a single dad, he didn't really react crazy. Like, he did say some disrespectful shit, but it's your like my parents said some disrespectful shit to me, and I ain't had no choice but to take it.
What do you mean?
Like,
as far as what, Juke?
Yeah, because I'm like, Juke, she didn't like what he said, and she fired on that nigga. I could never fire on my parent.
But you're a man though. She a woman. And you gotta look at the dynamic too. Her and Marvin wasn't even on great terms during that time.
That's crazy though. But I'm like, they be giving.
I'm not saying Juke is right. I'm saying though, Marvin wasn't supposed to start beating her ass like she a regular nigga on the street.
He wasn't trying to though. She was going crazy though. If you remember that fight, watch that fight over. I'm telling you, when you watch that fight, you'll see that nigga Marvin was holding back in Jukebox. She was really trying to really just like put that nigga in the ground and dirt, and he was just like, "Oh man, I got to show you what's up." And the reason why I want to do that and you want to do it because as men, we know we can really hurt each other. You feel me? When it's the other way around, it's like one opposite gender doesn't understand. Like, okay, like there's a point where it can go where it's like, oh, you can be putting dirt
But
accidentally.
Marvin was very insensitive though. He knew that that joint just died and all that, like, and he still was talking crazy to her. Like, our parents wasn't talking crazy to us during an emotional time. Like,
Man, that's cap. That's that. You know why that's cap? You want to know why it's cap? Everybody wants to be, oh, someone just died. Think about if your pops found out you was sneaking out at night, you was sneaking out during school times, hanging out with a random chick. You feel me? Doing what you wanted to do. Like they would be like, oh, I feel bad that they spread, but what the fuck? You wasn't like, what was you doing? You wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be no. Oh, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, she was not abiding by the rules, and it's like it's crazy when we watch this. We be like, man, but I'm like that's we all had to abide.
Now I hear what you're saying. Now I hear what you're saying. She felt like she was grown when she wasn't grown.
Nah, yeah, exactly. She shouldn't even be in that position. She shouldn't even be dealing with that type of trauma. She shouldn't even be dealing with that type of decisions. But that's also on, you know what I'm saying, Marvin's. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a better parent. You can monitor that. So it's both ways. But I'm just saying,
It was both
like
wrong, but that's why I feel like the car situation.
I love the TV show. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, I feel like that car situation was both of them. It's like Marvin knows, like, okay, I probably went over the edge, but I'm working on my anger. And she probably knows that because she sees how he's been acting ever since. He sees how he's coming to, his mama, and how everything. He's like,
yeah, he took that hit. He didn't even get. He said he was like,
he got socked on, boy. I said, damn.
I was like, he was like, yeah. I was like, he finna put. Hey, we both. I don't know, man. When I was watching, I was like, he's gonna put the hands on.
But it's when she said, "Dad," he calmed down. He's like, "Oh shit."
But I was thinking about what I like, and this is real quick. This is random. I know you probably ain't watched it, but this is what I like in comparison to Raising Kanan in the Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings new series is character building. See, with Marvin, I remember when he was a hothead, and he would have probably responded crazy to that. They have a character build with him. We're now at the point where he's not a hothead, and he doesn't respond that way. I understand the reason why. Lord of the Rings of Power, y'all should learn from that. But okay. My bad.
No, you good. But that whole episode was crazy. Kanan, he clearly fed up. Rock, she's in a big, big hole right now in terms
of you think she gets killed? Cause we got 2 episodes left in the season 2. Like let me ask you this. Like let's not even keep it because I'm like, there's not too many episodes left. Excuse me. So I'm like, let's not even keep it like on the slight end of the spectrum. Like, how do you feel? Like, someone's gonna have to get killed. They're gonna have to have a big kill. That's always how it is, and you know what I'm saying, the power of seasons, all that good stuff. Who do you think's going to be that person? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you think is
I already told you. I think Lulu gets gone.
Nah, man. I feel like that's personal, man. Come on, man.
What do you mean?
Be logical. There ain't no way they're gonna kill Lulu off. That doesn't make sense. He's just now he's building up the business to clean the money for Rock.
That's the biggest reason why he'll get got, bro. Because he's been doing dumb shit, bro. He's been moving really stupid, bro. He has, bro. That's crazy. He's messing with a chick he shouldn't be messing with. He's getting his guard down.
He did that. He's been doing that since season 1, though.
Why do you make it seem like because he's doing it it won't get his ass caught up? You making it seem like these joints out here is for Lou. They looking at what Lou can do for them, not because they fuck with Lou.
Making the TV shows, man. They not gonna make that his downfall. They gonna make the real niggas die. You feel me? And Marvin's a real nigga. So
Lou was a real nigga. The first season, you was loving Lou, how he was moving.
But Lou changed up, man. I've been seeing how this nigga move,
but man. You can't go from saying he was a real nigga, now all of a sudden he didn't changed up, and that's why he won't die. That doesn't make no sense, bro. That ain't make no sense, man. Bro.
I'm telling you.
Marvin is not gonna die.
I'm telling you, we got 2 episodes. They gotta have a crazy.
Unique might die.
What do you think it's gonna be? Nah. They ain't gonna have Unique. Unique.
Unique.
He's gonna be one. Yeah, I'm like, come on. Who do you think? Because they got 2 episodes left. Who do you think is going to be the big, like, because they got to have it because they haven't had it yet?
Howard.
I can actually see that.
Or the lady cop.
I want to see her as necessarily being, you know what I'm saying, a big situation. I can see Howard being in that situation. You know what I would think would be somebody that would be big, but at the same time, it wouldn't be a big deal, but it would still be enough that would be impactful to go into the next season? Symphony.
Who?
Exactly. Rock's boyfriend. Remember? Light-skinned nigga.
The nigga left, though. He's in North Carolina.
That's my whole point.
Why would him die? What would make him die? What?
Because he ain't left the city yet. Because technically
He
he
did.
ain't. No, technically he ain't. They ain't never confirmed it.
Remember, she was about to do the drive-by on him, and she let him live. He was packing.
I know,
up to
but they
leave.
never confirmed. They never showed him technically leaving. Remember, he still went back and he talked to her and about, you know what I'm saying, the cop running up on him and stuff.
That was before she ran up on him. Because remember, somebody asked, I forgot who asked.
Oh no,
I think
you
it was-
good. Yeah, you're right. But they never showed him leaving. I'm telling you, I like think about that
They
being
didn't show
the
him
big
leaving
hit.
because they saw a rock pulling up on him with the gun.
That's
why.
my point. But I'm like, think about that being the big hit. Everybody else lived.
That wouldn't
I'm
even make
telling you.
no sense, bro. That wouldn't even make no sense.
All right, watch when I'm right. You finna be mad.
You
You
gonna
finna
be
go back
wrong
to
with
this. You
this.
like, damn, this nigga really.
You gonna be so mad when Lulu died, bro.
This nigga really know.
You gonna be
Lulu
so
ain't
mad.
finna die. That's dumb. That doesn't even make any sense.
Why does Marvin make sense?
Marvin, I don't even think Marvin's gonna make it. I think his girl. I'm like his girl he was walking with. I think he's gonna get shot. He's probably gonna be in the hospital, and his girl's probably gonna die. And that nigga's gonna go crazy savage. You know what I'm saying? I already seen the you know what I'm saying?
You seen the what?
The next episodes. And let me ask you this: what's the fire TV shows you've been watching real quick before we get up out of here, man? Salute the people, by the way. If y'all come here, like the video, all that good. But what's the fire TV shows, man? You've been on?
Really been watching no fire TV shows to be real.
Oh man, that's trash.
I've been watching like Atlanta, but you don't fuck with that.
Hey, Black Adam, how do you feel about it? It's coming up next weekend. I can't wait. See, I've been talking about it for a while. Superman, Zack Snyderverse. We back.
Should be good.
Nah, man, you a hater. We spot a hater for a mile away. We got them glasses, nigga.
How you feeling?
Though? We say it. Hey, I feel amazing though. I'm gonna have amazing sleep. It's 12 midnight. Monday's officially over. It's Tuesday, but I feel amazing. I feel 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that good energy. You feel me? I'm gonna be back again.
This guy's crazy.
Nah, much love. Appreciate you, bro.
Facts.
Stay up. Hey, we're gonna end the broadcast. You already know what it is. On Sports Nigga Side Game, be back, but with more boxing. You feel me? Anything you want to say last to the people, Zen? You know what I'm saying?
Man, just have a good week, man. Win the day.
All day. Every single day. Much love. We out of here, man. You already know what it is. Oh, wait. All right, we out. Love y'all. Appreciate you.